Hey guys, it's me Anton something, and I'm here with some discussion Sunday, and I'm going to be talking about Extinction. This is background gameplay of the final boss level with the breeder, which unfortunately we failed this time because I haven't actually managed to do the actual Nightfall yet. I've done Point of Contact, but I'm continuing to try Nightfall on a not that regular basis. But I think that I'll be able to do it at some point. Because in this lobby we only have 3 people, and actually a fourth person really makes a difference. But anyway, Extinction, I think it's rather an underrated part of Pod Ghosts, because actually there isn't that much of a community on it, but I think it's almost as good, if not better, than multiplayer experience in itself. In this, I can get a massive adrenaline rush that I just don't get while playing multiplayer, unless it's going really well in my way. And in Extinction, it's not as much like zombies, because there's actually a point to it. You can actually win it, which makes it so much easier. Problem is, this Nightfall is a point a bit breeder in the last bit. It's a bit open, I think, as fact, and I really don't think they should have that as being so much of an open area. And yeah, probably less aliens, because the breeder's machine gunning tactic really knocks you out quite quickly. I mean, it makes it a challenge, I know, but I think it's just a bit too much of a challenge. I do like the search features, though, the ability to search and add attachments. However, I think you should be able to start with a small selection of weapons, not just a pistol. And you could choose one weapon to have in a loadout type thing. And then as you progress, you can buy more weapons, which are obviously better. But then you can also just find attachments to that weapon if you happen to like it. So yeah, I've kind of lost my actual thought here. But, oh yeah, just talking about weapons and searching, I actually do think that's quite a good thing. I kind of hope you wish you could find perks, though. Perks would make it really interesting, because if you had Sleight of Hand, that would just be so much easier as a perk. It would be so fun to just use Sleight of Hand, and you reload faster, because reloading becomes so much of a problem in the later levels. I just think if you could find perks, just ICU and Sleight of Hand, they'd become so good. It's so much easier to find. So yeah, just talk about Extinction. I mean, if you haven't done Extinction, you should really try it, because I think it's a really good idea in a way of finding time to spend Extinction. And I do like the look of the next DLC with Devastation, I think, the Extinction, because they've added crafting, which is sort of like what you could do in Black Ops 2 Zombies, which is really fun because they seem to have that electric thing that you carried around. Not exactly sure what that was. Also like how you can find the Venom X on the stick on the Dome remake as an Easter egg. I just hope it's not that hard to get, and that more than one person can get it in a match. So then you just have a run for that Venom X Easter egg, wherever it would be. And I hope it comes with a decent amount of ammo. Right there, it's just going to be the 4 reserve and 2 in the clip, like it normally is in Extinction. Yeah, and I do enjoy Nightfall, but I think Point of Contact was it was easier than Nightfall, definitely, but I think they put Nightfall difficulty too high. I mean, if they kept the breeder difficulty with the last type difficulty, well, yeah, the difficulty of the end of Extinction in the last one, I know it provides more of a challenge for them, but still it kind of gets a bit too ridiculously high in this end bit, because I mean, you hardly have time to focus on the breeder when it's sending out the 20 million aliens, and that just really takes it out of you, because you're busy trying to fight these aliens, and the breeder's machine gunning you, and you're fighting off alien seekers, all these things happening at once, and it's really just bit much, so I hope they'll fix it in the next Extinction thing, because this is getting a bit high, really. And so, yeah, I've been talking about Extinction for 5 minutes, which is quite like it, and I really hope a bigger community plays it, because at the moment you can either find a really good match of people who are really good at really beast, but there are also lots of people who aren't as good at playing this, which is annoying when you're trying to find a match playing Nightfall with, because you really do not have a chance if you're a beginner. Also, I think you should be able to get more money in the final breeder bit, because money is a huge problem, especially when you need so much ammo for everything like that. As you can see, I'm getting Venom XL in the video now. I think it's a great weapon, I really like it. And how it's timed explosive, the thing that it has, which you don't make. Obviously in multiplayer, as you saw, it's going to be a lot different, especially the vertical, but I just hope it gets better and better. And yeah, so I've been thinking about this game and Extinction, because I really played one Call of Duty all the way through, and that was Black Ops 2, and I mean, I've done that. Yeah, I've done Black Ops 2 and a bit of Ghost, a bit of all of the other cards, really. I'm starting from Modern Warfare 2. And I mean, seriously, it's just getting ridiculously repetitive, which is, I mean, I know there's a lot of that about COD being repetitive, but it gets kind of repetitive, but its Extinction brings in a whole new part of it that I never really thought of. And it sets it apart from the rest of COD. So if you've been playing the COD and you've also been being annoyed by the repetitiveness of it, I would recommend Extinction, because it's quite a different game mode from the rest of COD that hasn't really happened. You may think it's a bit like the zombies and survival. Well, it is a bit, but it's just that bit different, I think, from the others, that makes it such a good game mode. So I recommend you try it. Once again, this has been Anton Something. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Like the video if you want more. Thank you, and this was me signing off after the failure in this match.